Are you gonna be a little box kitty? Are you gonna be a box kitty? Unwrapping boxes is really hard to do with a cat on your lap. Hi and welcome back. Today I have a number of boxes of 1920s dresses that I had purchased probably in August or September, and they've been sitting in boxes for a while. So I wanted to do an unpacking video and show you everything that I had gotten. So I am going to be honest with you all. I did film probably 2 or 3 other videos and had to scrap them for various different things. I don't even remember what they were on, but one, my camera didn't work, another one, my microphone didn't work. So fingers crossed this video pans out all right this time. So basically what I was just gonna do was open these and take you all along for the ride. So I have no idea what is in any of these. I just know that there are a bunch of 1920s items that I had purchased. I am going to be doing a 1920s traveling exhibit, or at least that's my plan right now. I've got my checklist done. I'm working on conservation for a few of them. I'm working on researching, trying to find particular dates. None of them have labels. So I'm basically just trying to go through a bunch of different 1920s magazines and figure out what time period they're from, if they're very similar in style to a lot of the ones from like Butterick and which were from the Delineator or from McCall's or Vogue or whatever, lots of those styles. And so all of these purchases, most of them are probably going to be going into that exhibit. So that's exciting. I'm excited. So I know what's in these boxes. I just don't know which is which. So let's get to it. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is, this actually has a tag on it that says all hand. I don't know if can you see that? Probably it's not going to focus. Not going to focus, but all handmade. So this is actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. So it's embroidered. It's got a lot of really cool drawn work in the skirt. I thought this was going to be a lot different than what it is, but I'm very, very, very happy with it. It's a linen dress with some cotton patches in it, and then the drawn work is around the cotton patches. So based off the length, I originally had thought that this was going to be a mid 1920s dress, and I think it's actually more like 1923, 24. I'd have to go back and search for sure, but yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So this is an envelope chemise. And the difference between, this is a 1920s undergarment. And so this style chemise became really, really popular. Instead of wearing slips or combination drawers or things like that. The 1920s, the style of undergarments really changed to reflect the silhouette. And this style chemise, there's the step-in chemise and then the envelope chemise. And the step-in didn't have any sort of, you just stepped into it and stepped out of it. This actually has a snap or a button, just like underwear. And so this is more 1925-ish. I think in the May 1924 Delineator is the first time I saw it. And basically this style chemise I saw in another period sewing book. It said that the envelope chemise was perfect for the woman who wanted to have a flat bust, and then it had some fullness just below the hips. I don't know if you can see the darts that are created here to give extra fullness. And it said that this was perfect for the woman who wanted a slender effect, but was fairly stout. So I can't remember the exact terminology they used, but that was the gist of it. Ooh, all right, so here we've got some women's +4s, little knickers. So in the these are Man of War. I don't know if you can see the label or not, but these were seen starting in 1924, 1925, and I actually have a photograph of 2 women wearing +4s. Women in pants weren't really a big thing unless you were doing sporting activities, and sports in the 1920s seemed to grow. It was sort of a movement in the 1890s, 1900s, where women and the new woman sort of came out, and it was acceptable to do some of the same things that men were doing. Well, in the 1920s, that again shifted, and women were golfing, women were wearing pants and riding astride, whereas before they only rode side saddle. So women started wearing +4s to look like, men who were golfing. So I bought these specifically because I have a photograph from 1925 of 2 women and I'll make sure to link that, but 2 women in +4s. And I actually bought a knit sweater to go with it, and that's in one of these boxes here. So. All right, so this is from an auction that I had watched, and I told myself I wasn't going to bid on anything. I was not going to do it. And then I got on and bought 2 things, one of which I was really mad about because no one else bid on it, and I didn't really want it, but we'll see what I think about it. So this is a supposedly 1927-ish, actually it might be earlier, 1923, 4. I don't know, I'm gonna have to do some more research on that. But it's a 1920s black dress, black silk satin with all these really cool designs, embroidered, pulled designs on it, velvet designs. And then it's got a sash, drop waist sash, and little beads. So it's kind of cool. It's actually really cool. It didn't look so good in the online catalog, and I feel like a lot of stuff, until you see it in person, I feel like it's not that exciting. But this is actually really cool because I don't have any that have this asymmetrical sash, which was very big in the early to mid 1920s, creating that asymmetry. So that's pretty exciting. That's good. And then I bought two in that at that auction. The other one that I had set a timer for, and nobody else bid on this one as well, so that was pretty exciting. I'm really, really excited to see this one. I'm really excited to show you. It's quite heavy, quite compact, but quite heavy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless. I am absolutely speechless. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is amazing. So this is made of Georgette silk. and it's all hand beaded. It's extremely heavy, but it's an insanely good condition. I would probably say that this is circa 1925, and it's actually amazing because I have one that's very, very, very similar to this, in a really beautiful green, which I'm actually trying to conserve right now. So I'm so happy. So happy. This is the knit sweater that I bought to go with the +4s. This is insane. Oh my gosh, this like hardly, I mean, there's a hole there, but this hardly feels like it's ever been worn. So in the 1925 photograph that I have, the women are both wearing sweaters, long sweaters, just like this. And that was fairly common to wear separates. If you were wearing a long sweater or whatever, to wear a long skirt to emphasize the drop waist and the slenderness of the figure. So ooh, so I was wondering what was last. So I have this, I bought this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous robe de style dress. I don't actually know how that's how you say it, but it's French, from L'Envelope, so I figured that's how you say it. But anyways, so 1920, you can see these dresses between 1923, they came out in 1923, when L'Envelope, she wanted a sort of a reactionary, more feminine piece to the, you know, the stick straight stuff that was coming out. And so the robe de style, that was her her thing to like her femininity. But they again came back in 1925 and 1927. So I think this one's probably a fairly early one. It's got these gorgeous, gorgeous silk flowers down the center. No panniers in this one. There's another one that I have that actually has the panniers built into the hips, but it does have the wide extra fabric, lots of silk taffeta. This is actually in a fantastic condition. It's got the lace along the bottom. I'm gonna try and take pictures of these because I figure you probably can't see any of this. Yeah. All right. Anyways, so this was the last piece that I needed to unpack, and I am so excited for these. I'm so excited to be able to research them more and, you know, catalog them and come up with stuff that I can then put into an exhibit. So I'm also hoping to do over the next few days a 2022 year in review. I bought 22 items this year, kind of funnily. That was not planned, but yeah, so I want to go through and show you everything that I bought. I already have on my blog at the moment at bustletextiles.com some of my favorite pieces from 2022 that I've purchased. Of course, none of these are in there right now, and I think I might be adding, especially this robe de style dress. I might be adding some of those to that blog post, but definitely check that out. I only have a few videos on my site at the moment, and they're very sporadic, but if you do want to stick around, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.